This is a must-have condiment. It's grape tomato confit. Got a couple of cloves of garlic in there and some basil and thyme, extra virgin olive oil. It's really easy to make and delicious with charcuterie. Cherry tomato confit. This is a very simple recipe, and you should always have a jar of cherry tomato confit in your fridge. I'm preheating my oven to 250 degrees. I've got heat on this side, heat on this side, nothing in the center where it's going to go. And you can do this in the oven if you like. The recipe for this is below in the comments section. So I have a clean jar, and I'm calling for about a half pound, a pound if you're going to go with a 1 liter jar. But what I do is I take all the tomatoes and garlic and I stuff it up to the top, and that's how I tell. I don't really measure. So I'm going to throw them, 2 cloves of garlic, and these are grape tomatoes actually. They're best when they're like a really bright yellow, but now they're kind of red. And I grew them on the in the global bucket. So I've got 2 to 3 cloves of peeled garlic, in that goes. And I've got some fresh cracked pepper. And I've got some kosher salt. And my oil of choice is an extra virgin olive oil. Now you could do duck fat, which is really good. It's very popular. And I'm going to pour this in, and I'm just going to mix it up. And I've got a couple of stalks of fresh thyme. I'm going to put that in. And I've got some fresh basil, about a dozen leaves. And that goes. You toss all that around. And we're going to put this into, I'm just going with this. This is out of the air fryer. It's just like a little Teflon container. So I'm going to pour this in. The goal here is to cook the cherry tomatoes or the grape tomatoes and the garlic and the aromatics till they're soft and wrinkled. You kind of want to cook them all the way through, and then what we're going to do is put them into the jar when we're done. So this is preheated to 250 degrees. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, indirect. You can go in the oven if you like. I've got it on the top shelf, and I'm going to go for 60 to 90 minutes, and I'll stir it in between, but I don't want to break the skins. I don't want to have it too hot in there. I just want to be able to, cook it in the oil and preserve it in the oil. Well, my cherry tomato confit worked out perfect. I went 250 degrees exactly for 60 minutes, and I did a light, gentle stir. It's braising tomatoes and garlic and herbs in oil. But you can see what that looks like, and you just want to go until it's nice and soft, but not broken. So that looks really good. So I'm going to pour this into a clean, sterilized jar. There you go. Cap that. It's still pretty hot. And that'll just store in the fridge. This is going to be really good with charcuterie. And now there's the new butter board, where you take butter, certain consistency, and you put it smeared on a board and you add all kinds of things to it. But this is going to go really well with my charcuterie board. Grape tomato confit. Thanks for watching.